Hey, it's Brain Muffin at the movies, and here we have, is it better if I go like this? Some Star Wars stuff, and this, just comes up all the time. This was the best Star Wars title reveal ever. So here we are in episode 9, contemplation of what in the world the title is going to be. We did not get a trailer for the Super Bowl, which is probably a first for the Disney Star Wars movies, and so I think they don't have a clue. They don't know what to call it. They don't know how to end it. It's just going to be a crap fest. But anyway, this was the best Star Wars reveal title ever. So this comes from IO9, Germain Lucier, I guess, or Lucier, depending if it's a French pronunciation or not, I guess. And I think this actually comes from Gizmodo originally. So here we have, no matter how, so this looks like it's going to be about the prequels. We have Anakin here in his I'm almost bad but not quite face. No matter how, when, or where you find out the title for Star Wars Episode 9 from Outer Space, Plan 9 from Outer Space, there's little doubt it can touch what Lucasfilm did for Revenge of the Sith, and that includes Ian's red carpet realization. The year, I don't remember this, so this is going to be kind of like, ooh, this is neat. So the year was 2004. It was a simpler time in fandom, a time when fans could get passes to San Diego Comic-Con anytime they wanted and only had to line up for Hall H a few hours early instead of days. And at that time, Saturdays in Hall H were used to be called Star Wars Saturdays. And that year, fans were eager for updates on the next and final prequel film, Episode 3. Yeah, because we didn't have all the Disney garbage. What do they call that? Star Wars Celebration? Title 9 reveal. So is this a video for the? No, obviously you can't hear that. Okay, we have Episode 4. Episode 5, Empire. I was there. Saw it in theaters the first time. I saw this in theaters at the age of 15 for the first time. This was actually my favorite back in the day, and Empire grew on me. I'm not sure why. I mean, it was the third one I saw. So this is what they did for the title reveals, I guess. Phantom Menace could have been much better. Anakin should have been a teenager like Luke. Should not have been, 9 years old or whatever. I know you can't hear it, but it's epic music. This was too much like a video game for me. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Action. Episode 3. Lucas actually directing. That's good. Actually giving feedback. Well, we get a hint of Revenge of the Sith. Very nice. That's a good title reveal. I don't remember that. So by the time 3 came out, I could care less about the prequels. So I knew they weren't for me, and I was fine with it. I was okay with those being aimed at other people. When this clip 15 years ago, as it was going on, you could feel anticipation rising in the room. People quickly realizing how each montage ending of the title of the movie could. And they yelled action, and we were watching some of the first behind-the-scenes footage from Episode 3, and not just any footage from the long-anticipated showdown between Kenobi and Skywalker. Finally, were the quick cuts, with the Revenge of the Sith. I jumped out of my seat and screamed. So did 7,000 other people in the room. It was electric, unforgettable. And when the lights came up the panel's host, Steve Sansweet, was wearing a black T-shirt with the title on it in red. He said they were on sale now at the Star Wars store on the show floor, and people began a mad dash for the doors. I'll never forget about it. Forget the panel. Let's go buy T-shirts. Back when the fans were excited and could not wait for the next movie. Now fans could care less. Thank you, Disney. It only took you 3 years. You killed off a third of us with The Force Awakens, and then 80% of the other 2/3 with The Last Jedi. So as the fans not so patiently waited for the reveal of the title of Episode 9 from Plan 9 from Outer Space, I thought we reminded anyone of the bar Lucas set 15 years ago. Hopefully I'm not too loud. But we still don't know. YouTube show a tweet was the case with Star Wars, or even a simple post on Star Wars official website as with The Last Jedi almost certainly won't be duplicated. A bar that, whether it's announced via, an investor's call, Okay. This is unless Lucasfilm and Disney somehow hold off the reveal until Star Wars Celebration in April, which could be true. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a whole bunch. I would not also be surprised if some of the theories are just test balloons to see what people buy. Boy, that looks good right there. Hope she looks older. She looks too young, but very perky. Okay, I don't care. And would be the last, but it won't be Revenge of the Sith, a film that we all thought at the time would be the last Star Wars movie ever. This might be the last Star Wars movie ever, though. Disney has so killed this. Well, I like the sound there better. Disney has so killed this brand that the toys don't sell. You have the toy manufacturers are reworking their license agreements, and we're not done with the trilogy. This may do it. This may be the last Star Wars movie ever, or at least because Disney doesn't sell properties very often, and they have that, and they have Marvel, and they have Fox now. And they don't have a reason to come out with another Star Wars movie, ever. They just keep pumping out merchandise for their originals. I've seen the movie, and that review still pumped me. Yep, that's true. I just jumped on the seat and screamed. So, now tell me, after the fight went by, did you realize where this trailer was going? Yep. And we have more. And then, of course, the movie happened. Yeah. Return of the Sith was greatest. Revenge of the Sith was good. It was okay. So Revenge of the Sith was a good name, except it doesn't necessarily work with what is going on. Like exactly what are the Sith revenging for? Yeah, that's true. Revenge of the Jedi was supposed to be the original title for 6, and then Lucas changed it. He claims he changed it because of the Jedi don't get revenge. But you know, like much of what Lucas says about the original movies is BS. Star Trek 2 was supposed to be the Revenge of Khan, and then it was changed to the Wrath of Khan. So that's why he changed it to Revenge of the Return of the Jedi. So I think Return of the Jedi works better, and Wrath of Khan works better. So because it's more Wrath of Khan. Well, anyway, that is interesting, and yeah, I don't remember this thing at all, and I'm intrigued by this chick's boobs. And we got a theory. I don't really need to see that. All right, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for subscribing, and please share this video everywhere you go. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye. Well, yeah, is that too loud? Are we good? Or should I? Okay, so I need to turn my output up. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, that's fine. And now I'm getting really loud. Okay, what does that sound like? Let's record one and see what it feels like, because it feels like when I'm loud, I think I'm loud and I'm not loud. You know, no, Charisse was great. That was awesome. Man, her legs went on forever. It was awesome. Yep, very good. All right, let's record. 3, 2, 1.